today's episode is all about making some farms, making a culture vat, and hopefully producing our first dinosaur egg. We're gonna make a little farm first. Nothing too special, but at least grow us some crops so that we can, one, make biogoo, which will let us revive some prehistoric creatures, and two, the other idea is that it will give us food to then feed said creatures. We're farmer browning it today, guys. Perfect. Got a little farm going. Let's get some seeds down. And because of all the bones that we've been getting, we've got a load of bone meal, so we can really start getting this these crops grown. So that's step one. We've got a little wheat farm going. Okay, so next what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a chicken farm. Alright, we're gonna make our chicken farm next to our other farm. A little gate there. Cool. Now we need to find some chickens. Chickens! Oh, thank God, we found chickens. Thank God. Alright, so we got our chicken pen done. We've got wheat growing. We just need one cow. One cow. I can't believe I've spent an hour, 50 minutes getting chickens. Oh, what is this? We stumbled upon some archaeological dig. Is there anyone home? There is. Hello. What's going on? You're a paleontologist. So a sifter and an archaeological workbench. So what you can do with the sifter is you can take sand and you put it in and it'll sift through that sand. And eventually it'll tell you that you've found something from the sand. So we got a pottery shard. Looks like a slime over there. That's really good. We need slime to create the culture vat. Bunch of little dudes. Give me all your slime. That sounds a bit wrong. And this is really close to our base. So yeah, we just missed it because it's tucked away inside of this. So we've got a sifter. And we're about to get this archaeological workbench as well. And you can see there's this new mob here as well. It's some sort of like tar creature. Gave us blindness. So it jumps on your head and gives you blindness, which is pretty cool. But yeah, they only seem to spawn, they're like slimes and they only seem to spawn here in these tar pits. And you do not want to go into these, because you will get stuck. Yes, cows. Come with. You're mine now. Okay, so we got cows in there now. So now we can milk the cows, which means we have everything that we need to make biofuel. So we've got a pail of milk, we've got wheat, we've got eggs, and we have the last ingredient already. So the last ingredient, which I really like this concept, is this bad boy, rotten flesh. Okay, so the stuff we've got here is pretty much what we need. So we're gonna start by making some glass. Then I'm gonna show you how to make biofuel. So you need one egg, one milk, one wheat, and one bit of rotten flesh. And then bang, we got our biofuel. It leaves you with the bucket, which is really awesome. So all you have to do is just have a cow to milk. Next, we're gonna craft a culture vat. So culture vat crafting actually isn't too hard. We've got most of the ingredients. In fact, we've got all of the ingredients now. So we're gonna go grab this iron. So first of all, you're gonna grab the iron, put it down like that. Grab that, and then a slime ball. And the last thing is a bucket of water. And I'm pretty sure for the culture vat at least, I don't believe you get to keep the bucket, which means we're gonna have to make a new, oh, you do get to keep the bucket. Now we have pretty much all the tools that we need to start analyzing. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna make a second story. So this is basically gonna be a little research tower. And then we're gonna branch off and make more little vats. What I also want to do is just fix this build up a little bit. Okay, so at this point we kind of got a good build going. So we're gonna do wings to get up to the second floor, and we're gonna work our culture vat down here in the center. And look at it, it's so pretty. We're gonna take, let's take, I mean, all three of these aren't the most ideal to start with, but we'll take the Compsognathus for now. And we also want that biogoop that we crafted before. And then we're gonna head up here to our culture vat. So the DNA goes in the left, the biogoo goes in the bottom of fuels. And as you can see, there's a little thing, a little boy being made down there in the actual culture vat itself. You can see there's this little white bar that just grew again. That whole bar has to be developed for it to either work or not. So yeah, what we're trying to do right now is use the DNA and assemble it to make an embryo that will then make an egg. Seems like it finished. And it worked. We were successful. So we've got a Compsognathus egg. Eggs, indeed. And now this egg is placeable. So I can place it down on the ground and it will sit there and take a while to hatch. Obviously, we don't want to whack that down right now. We want to make a good enclosure, make sure that the prehistoric creature can't get out, make sure its habitat is good for it. So we're going to put that away for now. But obviously we can make more biogoo and we can cultivate the last two. We're going to do the Ichthyosaurus one next. So that's going to sit for a while. So an Ichthyosaurus, like I said last time, is a marine prehistoric creature, different to the Compsognathus in that the Compsognathus is an actual dinosaur, whereas this is a reptilian, fish-like creature. It's very similar shape to a dolphin, probably from convergent evolution rather than being like an ancestor to a dolphin. They eat, I believe, fish. Yeah, it didn't fail, and as you can see, seems a bit weird, right? Last time when we did the Compsognathus, we got an egg. This is an Ichthyosaur sac, which is not an egg. That is because Ichthyosaurs give birth to live young, and we'll get the Diplocalis Dna going as well. Oh god, so our cultivation failed. As you can see, this thing has appeared. It's putting green slime all over the place. This is a Ichthyosaurus, and they are not cool. As you can see, we got a Ichthyosaurus flesh, gross, and it's left all this gross sludge, which we can pick up for slime. Nice. So there's our Diplocalis Dna that failed. So we've got our Diplocalis already in there, so we're gonna whack our biogoo, and bang, we'll go again. And hopefully this time, it won't fail. Alright, so our Diplocalis Dna is almost finished in the culture session. So Diplocalis is a little bit different as well compared to the other two DNA that we've produced so far, because Diplocalis is an amphibian, and both of them were yellow because of the time period that they used to live in, whereas this is much older. The Diplocalis came from the Carboniferous period, which was before like a Jurassic Cretaceous, which is when Ichthyosaurus and the Compsognathus were around. It was a success, and again, it's a little bit different in how it looks compared to the other two that we have so far. So this Diplocalis DNA did turn into an egg technically, but as you can see, it looks very different to your reptilian egg because the Diplocalis is, like I said before, an amphibian, and it works a lot more like the frogs, salamanders, where they produce a lot of little eggs like this.